Hey fellow Vault Wearers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have for you Stealth Unarmed build, the truly insane powerhouse in regards of damage. But before we jump into the video, I want to welcome my latest Patreons, Neil and Lionette. Welcome into Turtle's army, guys. Thank you for your support. And now, this build is so powerful that you cannot demonstrate how it works on regular mobs. Therefore, I'm dropping nuke on Scorchbeast Queen, but before I drop the nuke, I will use all the buffs, because otherwise I will forget. Then first, you can see my damage without any buffs. It's around 1600. Oh, it's decent, not too bad. My gear is not like insanely expensive or great. It's okay, I will say. Let's go into the buffs. I have insane amount of buffs just because last time I was doing video, a lot of people were telling me when I did my normal, like everyday use unarmed build with option for heavy gunner and stuff like that, that I can do more damage. I know that I can do more damage. Hopefully I will not miss anything, although it's possible. There's so many buffs for unarmed. Bubblehead for unarmed, there we go. Scorchbeast Brain, why not? Bubblegum. Scorchbeast Liver, that doesn't do much. I don't need Meatball Grinder as I'm using Fashion's Sausage at this moment. Deathclaw Wellington for 8 strength. Fashion's Sausage, I will just refresh it. 100. But that was a bad idea. Okay, we learn a lesson. If you are below your maximum bonus from the food buff, do not refresh it. It ends badly. But let's go. Glowing meat steak. Mutant hound chops. Mutant hound stew. Mutant chops. Mutant meat pie. Poach angler, why not? More AP, always useful. I will take ribeye steak for carry weight. Some extra endurance. Scorchbeast steak for resistance. Scorchbeast lung for agility and sneak ability. Tasty squirrel stew for more experience. US covert operative manual number 8 for unarmed damage. Vintage Nuka Shine will be used during the fight. Yaoguai ribs and Yaoguai roast. 9378 before camps. Sounds good. Let's drop the nuke. Our regular Scorchbeast. One hit without sneaking. And you probably noticed that I'm on a team, and yes, that's intentional. All my builds will be made for team play. I mean, not for team play. All my teams will be made to play with public team just because how powerful combination of strength in numbers, herd mentality, and empath actually is. On this team, I'm the only empath. Then I do not have benefits from any other empath. And obviously, if Mitzi will have empath, then this build will be even more powerful. But there's like no need for that. And of course, guys, I will show you all my gear, weapons, perks that I'm using in here after I will deal with Scorchbeast Queen. But first I want to show you how much damage I will be able to do. Here we go. Go on, Scorchbeast Queen. Here she is. I'm not sneaking yet, because I want her to focus on me. Then hopefully she will be attracted to me running around and killing those Scorched. Yeah, she's attacking, kind of. It's probably time for a Psycho buff and Vintage Nuka Shine a little bit later. I have too much health at this moment. A little bit too much health. Just outside of the nerd rage. But okay, I'm taking damage, that's good. I need to drop to around 100 something to get into the nerd rage. I think it's almost. Take some rats, maybe. Okay, Scorchbeast Queen, it's almost time. And yes, Adrenaline perk is currently broken. Therefore, I will not achieve as much damage as this will be possible. Oh, Nedrage now, over 10,000 damage. Over 10,000 damage. That's decent. Maybe I will equip already the weapon with more power attack damage. Power attack on this guy, 22,000. Not bad at all. Okay, Scorchbeast Queen, can you land? Because I can't really do anything to force you. Then you need to go down willingly. Come on. Oh, she's landing. Okay, sneak. Vintage Mutation. I'm in caution. And 1, 2, 3. Come on, stop regenerating. Done. Yeah, that's the power. That's the power. Oh, Bloody Shovel! And emergency protocols. Whoa, that rare stuff. That was a lucky one. Yeah, here you go. Scorchbeast Queen is solo on a team. Solo on a public team. In Mitzi is just sleeping in her camp. And I managed to solo Scorchbeast Queen. Almost like in 2 hits. If I will have like Adrenaline working, then it will be like 2 hits kill. But yes, Adrenaline is currently not working. And I'm not squishy. Thanks to Empath, as you noticed, I'm not squishy. After teleportation, I will show you guys exactly how this build looked like. And here we are. New Shine expired. We have some nice view. Where are we? Oh, on the lake. I mean the river. Nice. I never end up in this spot yet. That's my first time. Always good. Alright, let's go over the build. Perks. Now I don't want to open anything. And obviously it's 15 strength. There is martial artist, incisor. Incisor actually most likely did nothing in here because I was crazy boosted. But in case I will not be so crazy boosted, then incisor will be useful on Scorchbeast Queen. And why I said it probably did nothing, just because how ballistic damage is calculated. If I was already able to do like 15,000, over 15,000 damage to Scorchbeast Queen, then her armor did nothing. Her 70% damage resistant helped her, but nothing else. Then we have blocker, when I'm not sneaking, Iron Fist, more damage, and Trawling Pharmacy to carry all those camps around. Under perception, there is only one perception in this build. There is only Butcher's Bounty to help me with this food, with this meat. Under endurance, I have Radical, only rank 1 fireproof, but that's because I'm using food boosting my maximum health and I'm using a lot of damage resistance. And I have a lot of damage resistance in here. And Adamantium Skeleton. That's very important. When I'm not sneaking, I don't want to get limb damage as I'm not using any stim packs. And if I get limb damage, I will be forced to use a stim pack. Although, as this build is stealth, then if you decide to sneak all the time, you do not need Adamantium Skeleton. You can toss in whatever else. Like you can replace Adamantium and Fireproof with a Life Giver. That's an option. Then under Charisma, there is only 4 Charisma. Because basically I need Tenderizer and Travel Agent because Mitzi is sharing strength in numbers. Otherwise, I will use my strength in numbers. And Tenderizer occasionally can be swapped for Inspirational or Party Girl. Those are good options. Then under Intelligence, the Nedrage is important. There is 5 Intelligence for only one reason. I want to be able to modify my weapons on this character. And I advise at this moment for every character to have 5 Intelligence because gold bullion stuff cannot be traded and therefore no one else can modify it for you. And in the future I'm expecting there will be even more gold bullion weapons and armors. Then 5 Intelligence is almost a must at this point. Then at this moment I just Hacker and Scrapper, nothing really serious. Then Agility is 15, that's important for stealth builds. And this action girl and this through hiker is normally not intended to be here, as I will be using Grocer's backpack, but because this bad boy is not working, Adrenaline, and I still have rank 1 just for testing if it's doing anything. No, it's not doing anything, it's totally broken. And in this build I should have max out Adrenaline, rank 5, and in the build planner I will put max out Adrenaline, although you need to know at this moment it's broken. But in the same time, Bethesda said they're working on the fix, then hopefully soon it will be fixed and it will be working again. Other perks: Ninja, more sneak attack damage, Covert Operative, for whatever reason, it's giving you a little bit more sneak attack damage. Like with Ninja I will be doing 3 times more damage with sneak. Together with Covert Operative, I'm doing 3.5. Then yeah. Extra damage from Cover Operative that works with all unarmed weapons. Don't ask me why, ask Bethesda. Then sneak. Obviously, I want my sneak to be reliable. And escape artist, as you were able to see, I was running around and I only pressed Ctrl to sneak when Scorchbeast Queen landed, and in couple seconds I was back in caution. That's thanks to escape artist, not possible without it. And under luck, we have Serendipity, Class Freak, that's very important as I'm running a lot of mutations, Star Genes to keep those mutations, and Bloody Mess for this extra damage. Although for everyday use, I will not keep this one equipped, as I have this rare food that take a lot of effort to farm. Therefore, for everyday basis, good with salt, for Scorchbeast Queen fight, Bloody Mess. There is no other enemy that requires Bloody Mess in this build, only Scorchbeast Queen. Even Imposter Ship Squad does not require Bloody Mess. Maybe in the future we'll need Bloody Mess for Colossus, not at this moment. Then that's the special. Mutations. I have more than I should have actually, but I just decided that I don't want to get rid of any, because yeah, it's expensive, a lot of effort, and as you were able to see, those couple bad mutation doesn't really do so much. Against me, I was still able to kill Scorchbeast Queen really fast. Then here we go, Adrenal Reaction, that's very important one. I'm getting 62% extra damage when my health is below 20%, and 62 not 50 just because I'm on a team and Strength in Numbers is equipped. Then Bird Bones, extra agility for sneaking, this reduced fall speed is handy sometimes. -1 strength that hurt my damage a little bit, but I really don't need this a little tiny bit more damage. Carnivore, that's a big one, as all those mutations, Carnivore and Herbivore, now boost bonuses from food. Then this one allows me to stack insane amount of extra damage from food. Chameleon, this is not needed. Egghead, I have it in here because this intelligence helps me level up faster, and I need those level ups, and from time to time I'm changing the builds, and in the future we'll get legendary perks that will require me to be high level. Then I will sacrifice the strength to get this extra experience. Empath, this one replaces Lone Wanderer at this moment. I do not need Lone Wanderer anymore because I have Empath in combination with Class Freak and at least one teammate. It's giving me 19% damage reduction. If there will be a teammate with Empath, I will be taking even less damage. Grounded, this one use it only if you are not using weapons with energy damage. Like if you are using a gauntlet from Settlers, do not use Grounded. Otherwise, it's safe with unarmed builds. Herd Mentality, of course, it's like additional piece of Unyielding, +3 to all special, even better than Unyielding, because it works on endurance. This endurance from Herd Mentality is actually working and boosting your max HP. Marsupial, yeah, carry weight and jump. Obvious. Plague Walker, this one is not needed, but I was testing how well it's working. It's not really working too well, but it doesn't harm it too much either. Unless you are using Instigating Weapon, then yeah, Plague Walker is a bad idea. I was trying with Instigating Weapon, and quite often my Plague Walker was reducing enemy health just before I was able to hit, and Instigating wasn't working. Apart from that, it's neutral. Scully Skin, that's very important. Extra resistance. if you want to run around without sneaking, otherwise not needed if you sneak all the time. Then take a quick look on those buffs. I was eating this food and all of that is boosted by carnivore, and it boosted more by strength in numbers. Then I have max HP plus 100, I have intelligence, luck, strength 7.5 from Deathclaw Wellington. And here all the melee damage buffs, look at that, it add up really quickly. I have insane amount of extra damage from those bonuses. Some extra carry weight, AP, endurance giving me additional health. And extra damage resistance, agility for sneaking, experience, because experience is awesome. And those are the buffs. Buffs are insane, and I think carnivore should give you bonuses, but in the same time, I'm pretty sure that the fact that we can stack up all those melee damage bonuses, it's probably a bug, but this bug is in here from day one, then we take it. Although if you look on any other type of bonuses, you cannot stack the same type. Like melee damage, I should have only one, the highest. Let's say this one, or others should disappear. But no, we can actually stack it. Unfortunately, I catch the blight, but yeah, that's just -1 to special. And my special is fine. It's without any glitches. I have 46 strength, I have 43 agility, then I can sneak perfectly fine. And my strength, that's giving me crazy boost to damage. And look at my action points, 537. That is insane. And finally, my gear. I have two weapons. I have this bloodied power attack, power fist. This one was used on the Scorchbeast Queen to kill her really fast, because power attack is boosting my damage. And sneak is boosting my damage as well. Therefore, it's going up to the insane amount of damage. For like everyday use, I have this perfect roll, Deathclaw Gauntlet, and this Deathclaw Gauntlet I got from Vault Raid. Unfortunately, Vault Raids are not available anymore, but in the loot trunk during one of our raids, I found this Deathclaw Gauntlet. I was so happy back then, it was a couple months ago. Swing speed, +1 strength, blooded. Perfect roll. Now, about armor. As adrenaline is not working, I'm using armor-plated backpack. Otherwise, I have my grocer's backpack on the ready. Armor pieces, I still want to replace those with Secret Service, although at this moment, this one improves my stealth greatly. It's unyielding, it's harder to detect while sneaking, but resistance is very low. Important, Brawling is installed. Brawling is the most important mod for unarmed builds. Right leg, it's still waiting to be replaced. It's nothing special, but it is with poison resistance, that's what's good. And here are my awesome roll on Secret Service, 1-star unyielding chest speed, buttress with pneumatic mod. 2-star unyielding left leg with environmental disease resistance. Yeah, I really want something better at some point. Unyielding right arm with 1 perception. And it's not buttress yet, I need to buy this mod saving gold now. But I do have Brawling. Then both arms with Brawling, that's a big boost to damage. 20% extra damage from arms. And under armor, obviously, new shielded Secret Service, because it's so easily available, like 450 gold to get both mod and under armor itself. Then 450 gold and you can have it from Secret Service. 4 strength, 4 endurance, 2 perception. Endurance doesn't work, it's not boosting your health, but strength is working, and extra resistance is quite decent. And that's the demonstration of the build. I hope you guys enjoy it. Of course, the build planner and you can dragons will be in video description. And if you have any questions, as always, I'm there in the comments section. And as always, thank you a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next one.